Have you seen large hairless bear? How many of you people have played Psychonauts? Alright, welcome back today, my friends. You know the drill. It's a fantastic time, day, night. It's actually night when we leave, isn't it? Or early morning. It's a fun day to play Outer Wilds. So sit back and relax and watch what horrible way we decide to die today. Oh, does that sound negative? We want to be positive in this game. Actually, I was just thinking about this while this game was loading. This game has a wonderful mix of just utter despair with slice of life home-timey goodness. What is this energy lab? Only accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Alright guys, we're going into the energy lab. Because I'm not going back to Dark Bramble. Ever. We're gonna beat the entire game without ever going back to Dark Bramble. I have told a lie. Okay, I think Sunless City is just a brittle hollow away, so we shall head in that direction. And we need to find that path, because I believe there was like a power conduit, line, what have you. I'm not really sure how to describe it. Some sort of what looked like a really long purple extension cord. Wait a minute, the Sunless City isn't on Brittle Rock. What am I doing? That's okay. Maybe we'll go to Brittle Rock anyway. We're here. Come on, let's do this the fun way. Get in there, little ship. There we go. There we go. This is how true space people do this. Now just get through the top rocks. There we go. Okay. And now we're golden. Ish. Golden-ish. What is this? No, really, what is this? Getting a lot of gravitational pull here. That's probably fine. Never before have we seen such professional parking. Crossroads, okay. I think this may be... Is this the trial of the something or another? Yeah, the Tower of... Oh, for the love. Hang on. Okay, we're picking up... Wait! This isn't Brittle Rock! That's fine. Brittle's Hollow. Was I calling it Brittle Rock the entire time? Anyway, we are indeed on the Ember Twin, where I meant to go originally. Lepcis was so kind to point out that I had missed the secret entrance into this location on several occasions. Apparently you can just get into the Sunless City this way. Just kidding! Apparently we can get into the Sunless City a different way. Probably some way. Around here. Ish. Call the shuttle home. Activate the grav... Well, I don't care about that. The Sunless City. This is the Sunless City! but we can't go this way. I must be missing something. That's okay. I don't think we've really walked around this base in great detail. Tell you what, friends, this whole episode, let's just focus on the Ember Twin. We'll scour this place clean. What the? Something happened. Alright, so we got a Nomai suit. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I have landed on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings. Yeah, we definitely read this. But what exploded? Was that our ship? Oh my goodness! I think our ship is done for. Wow, check it out! Our ship is 100% dead. Like, very, very dead. It turns out trying to white hole warp something into the presence of something else just causes it to completely obliterate. I think this was worth it just for this. Come on, I want to get back inside. Oh my gosh, this is our computer. Computer isn't working. Hey, we've got some marshmallows in here. I wonder if we can still get medicine and, shouldn't it be, like, right over here? Where did that part of the ship even go? Is this it? Yeah, I don't know. We might just be stuck with whatever fuel we have. Oh well. I mean, can we... No, we can't fit through there. That's silly talk. I guess let's launch the rocket, since this is our only method of travel now. Pretty cool. Oh! This is gonna be one of those episodes. Alright, so that's a good way not to do this. Step number 1. Don't not fly to Ember Twin. Step number 2. Don't explode your ship by calling another ship on top of it with a white hole singularity. Step number 3. Don't then launch that second ship into the sky with no pilot credentials whatsoever to your name and immediately crash it into the Ash Twin. These are 3 things we can easily avoid and have a much more successful trip this time. So let's do it. I'm confident now. Confident with the bar being set so low that we will do a better job. I don't even know really what we're looking for anymore. I think we've kind of reached that point where we know the gist of a lot of different pieces of the puzzle here, but we don't really have a strong, solid lead yet. To kind of... We're missing, like, that critical piece of the puzzle that causes everything else to fall together. I feel like a big part of it is comprehensively understanding the Sunless City. Okay, so I must have done this wrong. What gravity cannon entrance is there? There's the Nomai ship, which is the entrance we typically take. There's the power station, which we're trying to get into. There's not more than one gravity cannon, is there? Wait, is that the same one? Yeah. No, that's definitely the same one we were just in. Alright, there's our planet locator. There's the white hole portal. Oh, what's this? Bunch of stairs leading up to the white hole portal. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything fancy in the center? There's the interloper. Oh, let's go on foot. Why can't I move? What's going on here? Did I do something wrong? Oh. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay, again, here is our power strip. Isn't there like an outcropping with some trees on it? That's sort of nearby the entrance to the Sunless City. If we could memorize where that is, we could potentially get into the city, like, just so much faster. Hey, no, we went up there. Cripes. That would explain why the moment we left the ship, we fell. Let's try it now. Perfect. Where are we? Oh, it's the rock! Good to know, good to know. I don't think we got anything out of this. Still a lot of caverns, or I should say canyons. Canyons! So this doesn't help us. Like, none of this helps us. The rocket's on Pluto. They're the interloper. I think I could definitively say there's nothing down here. We can't go through there. Seems to be some kind of rock slide. This is where Chert is, I think. No? No, this is just some random patch of trees. So we at least know there's a steady supply of both fuel and oxygen on the surface of Ember Twin. Just look for the big plateau, and then go to the building, and then there's the fuel tank there. So we can pretty much explore the surface to our heart's content. The problem is, there just doesn't seem to be anything... I'm kind of like looking for maybe a point of ingress into the Sunless City that we may have missed before. Maybe a point of interest on the surface. Just anything. Anything we could have missed. Another option is if we do the reset here. And... we can fly back here as soon as possible. I'd like to take a look at the center of the planet before the ash starts spilling into it. Oh, vitals critical. Have we ever even gotten that message? I think every other time we've gotten hit, we've just, like, died. Here, we're gonna scope out this perimeter here. See if there's anything fancy we missed. No, doesn't look like it. Pretty sure we've already spoken our piece with Chert. That is Chert, right? Yeah. Now we have these archways that oftentimes crop up, but they seem to just travel rather circularly. Okay, and there's the another location that houses the stone. Anyway, all I mean is that these archways are neat, but they don't really take us anywhere. I suppose we could follow them to their path's end, but this one seems to just end right where the Nomai ship is. Okay, here's this, which I think this is where we exited from the fossil, the lanternfish. I'm just trying to get like a feel for the general layout of all the places on this planet. It'll make our subsequent visits easier. And here's another path, this bridge that is broken, but again, it also doesn't lead anywhere particularly amazing. Now, what of this power structure? I feel like it's likely related to the similar looking structures on Ash Twin. Even though this is not particularly giving us clues or any kind of like specific bits of information, I still find this to be rather entertaining. It's sort of, well, it very much is becoming a Groundhogian, is that the way to put it? Groundhog-esque experience. We've traveled the solar system so many times and seen you know, what I would depict as many of the larger, more important occurrences, that doing something as mundane as just kind of walking around the surface of Ember Twin whilst it fills up with sand is somehow calming. It feels good, even though we're not really doing much. It's just nice. Even though we know the planet always fills up with sand, for some reason being here and just observing it happen almost lends permanent credence to it. Like, yes, we were there, we watched it the entire time. There are no secrets to its occurrence that are beyond us. Maybe we will give a quick chat to quick chat to Chet. Yeah, let's see here. I have a question for you. I found something. Never mind. Just saying hi. Yeah, I don't think there's really any specific piece of information we need. Funnily enough, our ship is still here, although it appears to be leaking oxygen. And be a little worse for wear. That's fine. Let's go up there. Bet we can use the sun to help propel us upward. The gravitational pull of the sun may assist us. Hey, what's this? I thought it was an entrance. Oh well. Maybe we'll see something on Ember Twin from here. Probably not, but... Oh. Wait. We can get in? Oh. It's just an elevator. How disappointing. Nope, 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 nope. It's not what we wanted. So more than likely the interesting things on this planet are going to be closer to the surface. Oh. Alright. What's this? Have we read this? Clary says, here's our first delivery. Yarrow? 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing the core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime and learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would doubly be useful. I suppose more precisely I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's. Go meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. explain. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive at the forge, and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. One of these days we should really turn on the White Hole Station and actually explore these locations. I don't think this was here before. What? What was that? We missed something. Well, that's not helpful. Oh, we did miss something, but it's not impressive. Well, now what? It's all fine and well, we can take the gravity elevator up, but it doesn't do anything for us. The planet at this point is devoid of sand. Perhaps we should try this elevator. Or is this just the same one? No, there are definitely two of these things. Well, it appears that luck can only take us so far, or blind luck anyway. Hey, wait, what? It seems there... It looked as if there was some kind of aura emanating the twins. Yeah, look, you can see it there in the flashback. A blue mist? Perhaps it's just a visual effect. At any rate, blind luck will not avail us, as my happy-go-lucky plunging into the universe revealed no additional secrets that time. So let us be intentional. We'll go straight to the planet and right into the core. If we don't find anything there, we'll simply take the path into the sunless city that I am familiar with, which is the one from the Nomai vessel. We will uncover the secrets of the Sunless City, however dense they may be hidden. Buried, I should say. Alright. Not the best place to land for this, but we shall make it work. Perhaps. No, it's just sand right from the beginning. Core of the planet. In spite of the fact that the ash twin is not yet depositing sand, it is just sand. Okay, well, confirming that, we will now pick up a bit of fuel and go straight for the Nomai escape vessel. Really? It wasn't that hard, was it? Okay, except this time I'm pretty confident I know where to go. Last time we were here, I specifically tried to memorize the locations. Alright, here we are. At least I thought this is where we needed to go. So here we are, the Sunless City. Let's try the lowest level, since this is going to be the one that gets filled up first. Oh, wait. Is this the power? Yeah, the high energy lab. I'm excited. I mean, theoretically, we should just be able to follow this, right? Of course, that's exactly what the developers would want us to think. Oh, some cactuses up there. Dang it. Oh, alright. Well, perhaps we have to wait for the sand to fill up to the point where we can just simply walk over the cacti. This would be a clever way for the developers to know that the player only had so much time upon reaching this point of the... dare I call it a dungeon? Well, that's not helpful. Or is it? No, it is not. We must be quick. Oh, okay. Haha! We made it. Up. Up is a good direction to go right now. Yeah, we've been trying to get into this high energy lab for what feels like forever. Looks like Ghost Rock up there. Let's not go there just yet. Funny, we flew around this planet so many times, but not once did I notice this crack in the crevice there. Seems to be that this was once a gravity tunnel? Or should I say elevator? We can make that. Okay. Alright, well, I feel I would be lying if I said I did not feel a certain sense of accomplishment for being here. Is this finally the high energy lab? Whoa, look at all this fancy stuff. Holy mackerel, are these all of the remove warp core? What? You can do that? Okay, these are white cores. These are all the different cores we've been seeing when we take the teleporters. Wait, those are cores? Like the cores? The black hole cores? I'm holding a black hole in my hand if I do this? Okay, we're gonna have to put this down. I don't want to touch that because I don't know what's gonna happen if we do. Pi is here, apparently. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Okay, so it enters a black hole and exits a white hole. Is that important? Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Weird. Technically that's true, isn't it? Like, we perceive it, or the language we use surrounding it is that we are traveling back in time, but what's really happening is you're exiting before you enter. At least within the context of this game. The Ash Twin project would be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Interesting. So this is why all of the warp pads exist in the first place. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Each tower on Ash Twin. So there's a tower on Ash Twin for each location? But we didn't find that. We didn't find, like, any towers. Or at least, no warping towers. Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us very busy. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes. The sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. We could model the Timber Hearth after a geyser mountain. Wait, what? So the towers each look like the place that they warp to? Did I miss that? I suppose we will have to continue our research. Or spelunking, or whatever you want to call it. Raimi has to say the Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Oh, that's fascinating. Wait, if you could set up a loop where you went in one and out the other, could you not just continually go through the loop until you traveled back through time? Except the problem is the portal wouldn't exist. Wait, what if you came out of the portal before it existed? We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas spy. They clearly are talking about the sun station. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's airform? Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology to be able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. I see. So that's what, the sun, the twins. That one must be Timber Hearth. Brittle Hollow? Is that the White Hole Station? Or, no, that's the Cyclone, so that's Giant's Deep. Another Nomai skeleton. Why are all the Nomai skeletons skeletons? We know, well, it's probably the ghost rock that killed them. And it's just evaporated over time. So the ghost rock was kind of, chronologically speaking, the final chapter in the what? Oh, right, this door was busted. Right. Let's reread this to get a bit of context. The door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project if you're here to help or even just to observe. Okay. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. Although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and would have enormous consequences. We're realizing this is an intriguing prospect, but nonetheless, the door must remain closed. So committed were they to this experiment that they broke the door. Perhaps it simply broke over time. But okay, chronologically speaking, the ghost rock hits at the very end of the story, unless they did implement their, why 22 minutes? Unless they did implement their 22-minute time reversal thing, in which point, like, wouldn't you just be able to keep jumping through? Would you create infinite copies of yourself? Or would the versions of you coming out displace each other? We have a lot of cores here. I'm not sure what to do with them. Odd. We could launch the scout, but there's nothing in here. Clearly we are meant to put things into this, these. Alright, so we'll put a black hole with a black hole. Because that sounds fun. Well, now what? Clearly, I'm missing something. There was... this. Oh boy. Might have been the missing piece. Okay, so it's obtaining energy through that tower. And it can be rotated to feed into this device, which still doesn't do anything. Perhaps I'm not using the right cores. Seems to be like a blank core. Nothing. Well, white hole and black hole seems to make sense, so let's see that. Oh, fancy. Whoa, what? I see. Well, I think they proved their theorem, didn't they? Or theory, or what have you. It definitely exits one hole before coming out the other. Or, that didn't make any sense. It exits one hole before entering the other. But what does that mean for us, other than the fact that should we find a way to locate a large-scale version of this, we could theoretically extend the amount of time we exist within a single instance. So we've confirmed their findings, but again, what does that do for us? We can reroute the power, but it takes power away from something out there. Which I don't know if that's important or not. Are we also stuck down here? No, of course not. We opened the door. I mean, okay. Well, we have more information. I can't say that we don't. Let's go back to the ship and see what the log says. We know, beyond a doubt, that going through a black hole or white hole causes you to exit before entering. We just don't know how that's useful yet. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval is possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle these energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Apparently there's still more information we haven't found. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not an actual planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. I mean, in general, that would seem to suggest that we could travel to the sun from that location. Or rather, from that portal. But I didn't really see any portals. I just saw pictures of what the portals were meant to be. They seem to imply that the portals themselves... Well, hang on. We rerouted the power, right? Well, we rerouted it to the black hole machine. So we want to find a portal that looks like that. Probably. It says there's more information here, but unfortunately with sand coming up, I don't know how much we'll be able to glean. They also keep talking about these portals on the equator of the Ash Twin. I mean, at this point, you know what's coming. Wait. Where's the Ember Twin? Oh, there it is. I was like, what? Yeah, the Ash Twin. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. I see. The symbols are on the top. So this one is the one that takes us to the sun. Oh, but this door is broken. Also, I think we would need to turn on the White Hole Station, unless that doesn't apply here. I'm not really sure. Oh, wait. We've been here before. We just can't get through. Rats. Well, that definitely explains why we never found how to teleport to the sun. They said they had a plan. I don't recall supporting the sun station's construction. Sometimes passengers checked in. How are you and Iodea progressing? Can we get in here from another means? It doesn't look like it. This almost looks like... Well, I was gonna say ghost rock, but up close it just looks more metallic. Yeah, I don't think we're getting into the sun station anytime soon, are we? At least not from that teleporter. Well, we started off a bit slow, but we managed to find at least some useful bits of information. Mostly that the black holes truly do make you arrive before you enter. And now we understand that the different portals on Ash Twin. Probably our next goal should be to go to turn on the white hole station and see if we can't use some of the other teleporters on Ash Twin to achieve something. At any rate, thank you for tuning in. As always, stay safe in space. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.